Our Trip Plan by Jonathan Peláez and Carlos Marsiglia. First, decide where we want to go. Carlos and I want to go to some cheap beach. I had a great idea, as I am fan of Atlético Nacional and my club played versus Jaguares of Monteria City. Then I said to Carlos that we could travel to Cordoba's beach. Carlos told me that Coveñas was a perfect place. Then we checked the prices of tickets and accommodation. Second, choosing the transport. I told to Carlos that I am frequently passenger of Latam Airlines. Next, Carlos and I checked the prices and we compared between tickets on bus or airplane. Finally, Carlos and I chose travel on airplane. Besides, because I could earn miles by each travel. Third, booking our flight. By the way, as I wanted to watch the game between Atlético Nacional and Jaguares, we look flights on Tuesdays. We choose our flights too early to have time to rest and make the check-in in the hostel, but we was still not choose the hostel. Fourth, booking our accommodation. I love the hostels. This is why that I told to Carlos that we could book our accommodation in a hostel because it's more cheap. Besides, I knew a hostel in Coveñas with Sea Byway in another travel that I was due. So we chose this hostel besides because I had the manager's phone number. Fifth, planning the day-to-day. The first day the flight arrived at 9 o'clock. Then I proposed to Carlos that once we arrived, go to hostel to rest and in the afternoon go to beach and drink some beers. Second day I went to Paraguay Stadium to watch the game of Atlético Nacional versus Jaguares. Carlos does not like football, so that day we will stay enjoying the place. Sixth, the other days. To the third day, we went to Tolu. There are some cars, bicycles, and in them you can tour the town. Next, we made a stop for lunch in the park. Finally, the fourth day, in the morning, we had breakfast and then we went to the beach for the last time. The flight back home was leaving at 2 o'clock p.m.